Now, with this type of behavior at the workplace, on one of my jobs, I don't have to deal with it too much because everybody is scattered out. Everybody is not heavily interacting with each other. But on one of my jobs, everybody is heavily interacting with each other, and it is just very cluttered, and it's very, very obnoxious. Now, my complaint and teaching today is about boy men. Once again, guys, if I have majority guys listen to this video, watching this video, whatever, and you get in your feelings, that mean that this video is for you. You know, I made a comment about a video. It was somebody else's video, and I was saying something about how the video was basically about how guys are dressing like women today. And I made a comment about, and back in my time, in my high school time, they used to make fun of me because of how I dressed like a boy, because I was a tomboy. And, a lot of boys or whatever back then used to make fun of me. And I made a comment, back in the day, they made fun of me on how I dress. Now they're dressing like girls today. And some dodo dude got in the comment and say, man, don't say all black men dressed like that or something stupid. And I'm like, wait, I didn't say all men, and I didn't say all black men. I said you sound suspect, you sound guilty. So I didn't even say anything that this particular person made a comment about, but for the fact that I said what I said hit him, because it's obviously it was about him, my little old comment over the whole video. So basically, going back to this, I'm going to discuss about the men at age who act like boys. And I choose not to put up with it. I, as a woman and an employee, and as their co-worker, I choose not to put up with it, and that's my choice. You have other female managers who choose to put up with it. They baby these boy men, they pamper them, and that's their choice. But see, here's the teaching. The reason why this is not a good thing at the workplace when women pamper guys. The reason why this is a bad thing, because personally, these same boy men are pampered even at home. And so they become these men who feel that they're obligated to be pampered by women. It gets deep. They feel like they don't have to do as much because women are doing it for them. In their brain, they become delusional at their age, 40s plus. They become delusional, and they feel that that's how life's supposed to go. The women are supposed to cook for them. The women are supposed to wipe and clean up behind them after they're used in the washroom. They feel that the women is supposed to wash their clothes. You see what I'm saying? The women is supposed to pamper their emotions when they don't get their way, or when things go wrong with them and someone else. They fall victim, and the women pampers their emotion, and they help whine with them. When things are not going well, let's just say at the workplace with a boy man, when things is not going well or in his favor, he will probably get on the phone and call his mommy, or call his sister who he may be staying with, or his baby mama, or his wife, and boo-hoo to her. Will boo-hoo to her about what just happened to poor little him. And the women who they're calling will get offended about how their brother was just treated, how their husband was treated, their boyfriend was treated, their son was treated, and they may come across and may try to attack those who so-called harmed their boy men. And when you keep doing that, they will never grow out of that. It's too late basically at 40s plus. And this is what I'm dealing with at the workplace. See, I'm the type of person, look, let me tell you something. I'm not here to babysit you. I tell everybody that, even the managers. I tell the managers, I'm not babysitting no co-workers of mine. Whoever can't do the job, they're going to have to learn by watching. If you're enthused to learn, then I will specifically teach you, and that's that. But if you're someone who stands around and watch me or watch another female imp garbages, clean, mop, sweep, and all you do is just stand around and stare, and I may say, what you're looking at, what's going on, wait, and then you get an attitude and poot and pout like a 4-year-old. When I say what I say what I say because that's what a manager needs to tell you, because you're too comfortable with what you're doing and you feel that what you're doing is right. So when someone who's not a manager may tell you what you need to hear, you get in your feelings. And I'm sick of it. And I deal with that habitually, at least on one of my jobs. And I'm tired of it. Boy men need to grow up. They need to take off their pouty drawers that may have stains in them. Take them off. Learn how to wash your own drawers and put on some clean big boy drawers. That's what you need to do, because KK is not going to play with you. I've been dealing with this for the last few weeks habitually. Like seriously, I've been dealing with this habitually with guys who poot and pout like little boys when they can't get their way with me. And then they go and poot and pout with women. They poot and pout to other women. And if you're pooting and pouting to a woman who wants that attention from a man, she will validate, hallelujah, she will validate the situation with this boy man, making him feel even more validated on why he should act the way he act. And KK is wrong for treating old little such and such man, boy man, the way she do. I'm not treating nobody man wrong. I'm not treating nobody boy man wrong. I'm coming 100. Go get a broom and go sweep. Go get a towel and wipe off tables and some windows and stop staring at me. Quit trying to be me. Quit hating on me. Do what you need to do for you. That's why you are here. Why are you here? Once again, these people, they come to work because they got to get out the house. They are from work release programs, probation periods and stuff like that. They're there because they have to be there by other means, not because they want a job or they know they need a job. They're not there for that. Some people, I even heard, they come out the house because they don't have nothing to do at home. I've heard someone, maybe a couple of people who so-called retired in life and went back to work within 30 to 60 days. They went back to work because they were so bored and miserable at home during their retirement. So that's what we're dealing with today. We're dealing with a lot of stupid, obnoxious, miserable people who just wants to be pampered. They're living in this delusion lifestyle in this society as if somebody owes them something. And a lot of boy men are out there really thinking that women or anybody else owe them something. Look, I'm here. I'm at work. Now you owe me. You owe me something because I showed up to work. No, I don't owe you nothing. I can't stand boy men 40s plus that walk around the workplace gossiping, ear hustling, staring, psychopath situations. I can't stand it. Come to work and the first thing this boy man do is complain about his personal problems like someone care. And if someone walk away or say, well, yeah, okay, well, look, I don't want to hear all that. That's your problem. I ain't coming for all that. Go. And then poop and pout and walk away like a little 5-year-old boy. I don't want to hear your problems. Well, I didn't tell nobody. Like a 6-year-old little boy. I got to go over here and ventilate. I don't care. Like a 6 or 7-year-old little boy. And we're talking about 40s plus so-called men. It is highly disturbing, and I'm tired of it. So that's why that's another reason rather that I'm hated at the workplace. I don't play, y'all. I'm not just talking to these videos, talking through them, talking at them. No, I'm not. I'm making a joyful noise out there. When you come across me, if you happen to see me at any workplace, because this is my calling for right now. If you happen to see me, you just know it. I'm not going to play no games with you. I respect those who have respect for themselves. I respect those who respect me, and we can move forward. When it comes to business, that's what I'm about. I'm about business. I'm not at work to play with people's emotions. I'm not going to pamper it. I'm not going to give you no baba. I'm going back. The most I can do is go to a Dollar Tree, a Dollar General. This is the most that I can do because I've done it in the past. Yes. The most that I can do with these boy men is go, like I did maybe a few years ago, buy a bag of pacifiers and just sit them on the desk and tell these people as I walk away, go pick a color, and that's it. I made a video on that maybe a couple of years ago about that. No, and I do that. And if they say, well, it's against the policy to be, well, look, hey, well, what you want me to do? We have employees around here who's acting like little kids. And see, here's the killing thing about it. Everybody know it because everybody talk about it behind their backs. Everybody complain about how, Dwayne is acting like a boy at the age of 42. Everybody complains about how Mr. Johnny is acting like a 10-year-old at the age of 70. Everybody talks about it. Everybody know it. I'm a solution. Hallelujah. I keep trying to tell people it takes courage to be a solution to a problem. I'm not just talking about it. I'm not just complaining about it. I find solutions to these issues. I bring pacifiers, and that's it. That's it. I don't bring bottles because no, I'm not feeding you. I'm not feeding you, and I shouldn't have to give you a pacifier. But I do that as a major statement, being funny. That's it. I just do that as a major statement, and it kind of hits people when I do that. I done it one time, like a couple of years ago. I brought in some pacifiers, and the dodo was like, "Oh, can I get one? Can I pick one?" And I say, I just made my statement. Look, let me tell you something. I'm not at work to babysit people's emotions. You come to work with an attitude because your baby mama's cheating on you or she didn't come home last night. That's not my problem. That's not everybody else's problem. That's your problem. You should have called out. Well, Miss Such and Such made me come in. Well, look, you're on the schedule. You got to work. I got problems. I got issues and such. My mama, she didn't cook for me, and I'm a diabetic. I'm hungry. I can't come to work, Well, why you didn't fix your own food? Well, I see. Well, my socks is not clean because, my girlfriend didn't wash my shoes and my socks last night. So I thought she was going to wash them. And why you didn't wash them? Well, because she said she was going to do it. I can't find my shirt. My mama said she was going to take it to the cleaners and I can't find it. Well, why you didn't just go and take your own shirt to the cleaners? Why you didn't just hand wash your shirt? Why you only have one shirt? Well, they only gave me one shirt, so I had to depend on my mommy at the age of 45. I had to depend on my mommy to take care of me because she need me, and I only got one hand that can do what it can do, and the other hand is for things and other things that I, do, and I can't really help myself. And see, people, I'm telling you, I'm not going to play with you. I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to keep it 100. I tell people right in the raw, go do your work. Don't look at me. Don't stare at me. I'm busy. I don't like when I work and everybody just stand around watching me. Like, oh man, this is really something else. This girl is really working, and I can't do all that. And it's another thing before I click off. I've noticed with boy men at the workplace, when I work or when another female work, and I'm talking about doing things that they should be doing, like manhandling things, grabbing things from the top, big boxes, and going to grab things and getting rid of boxes and tearing down boxes and stuff like that. Maybe one or two couple of dodo boy men sit back and they'll watch, and then when a female come out with boxes or whatever to take care of business, they look and then they walk away because they don't want to feel like, dang, maybe that's something I should be doing, but I feel bad because I see her doing it. I see it all the time. These are people who will stand there and watch you because they have nothing else to do. They don't want to do nothing, and other people who may be the leader of the shift don't really push them to do nothing. They don't really push them because they don't want no problems. They don't want this boy man to call off the next day, so they don't bother them. But I have a problem with it. That's why I say, it's not meant for me to be that particular manager right now, because majority of the workplace, it would be empty. It would be 2 or 3 people on the shift, and that would be the end of that. But these people, they just sit back and watch because they're permitted to. And I'm talking about boy men. They're permitted to watch and just stand there and boo about their personal issues, and to seek someone who's willing to pamper them. And this is another female. They boo to females who pampers their emotions as boy men. And KK sits back and do her thing and get a whiff of what's going on. And when it comes my way, I host it, and I turn them around to go back where they came from. But when they go back, they poop and pout like little boys, which I don't care. They watch me and maybe another female go back here and do what we got to do. They'll watch, and then when we come around, they turn around and they walk off because they afraid that somebody may call them to come help or whatnot. But they see what needs to be done, but they just choose not to because they are boy men who are hindered by women, by stupid women who pacify these dudes. They pacify them, and in these boy men minds, they're delusional. They feel that I'm permitted to be the way I am as this boy guy. I am permitted. I don't have to work hard. I don't have to clean. I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do because she's going to do it for me. Who do you think you are telling me that I need to grow up? Who do you think you are telling me I need to put on my big boy drawers and all that? Look, I got 15 other women who's doing everything for me. The hell with you, KK, and that's the problem. That's what I'm dealing with at the workplace. Hey, stay strong. Do what you got to do. I salute men. Hallelujah. I salute men. When I talk about boy men, that's who I'm talking about. That's who I'm talking to. Men. I salute men who can stand on their own. I salute men who even raise their sons to become responsible men. I salute men who raise their daughters to become beautiful, strong women, black or white. This ain't about black men. This ain't about black women, white men. No, we're talking about all mankind. We're talking about all people. I'm sick of people who hear the knowledge of other people teaching, and you get people in the comments, or you get people outside like, yeah, I'm a all black woman. I'm strong. I'm a single black woman. Oh yeah, she talking about all black men. You can't be talking about all black men. What are you talking about? I'm not talking about all black men. I'm talking about all men who act like boy men. That's who I'm talking about. All the men who act like little boys, black, white, Chinese, whoever. And I'm talking about all stupid women who pacifies these boy men, who pampers boy men. I don't care how many sons you have. If they're grown, stop hindering them. Stop hindering these boy men. I have a play brother in his 50s, don't even know how to wipe himself right. I'm keeping it 100. That's another reason why I don't want nobody living with me. Don't even know how to wipe himself right. Got to go behind a 50-some-year-old because he don't know how to flush the toilet. He don't know how to let the seat down. He don't know how to wipe the seat off. Got hair everywhere. Don't know how to clean the tub when he get out of it. Surprised he even got in it. Don't know how to eat without wasting everything. If you waste it, don't know how to go back and clean it up. Oh, my mama did all that for me, y'all. I'm used to, I'm just gonna keep it real, KK. You right, Yeah, my mama, she did all that for me. I'm just gonna keep it real. You know it, you know that. And he at least admitted it, but that's not permission either to continue living your life like that. You dodo. I need a wife. I need a wife that's gonna cook and clean for me. No, you need to grow up. You need to grow up and become this man at your age and do for yourself. Because KK ain't going to do it. And then you get mad at KK for not doing it. You get mad at KK for not pampering you. You get mad at KK for not listening to your sob stories. Look, everybody else got issues. Just because they're not pouring it out and blowing it out at the workplace, they don't got issues. But their issues ain't like, man, I can't help but to just tell somebody what you telling them for. Because when you leave, all they're going to do is talk about you. They ain't going to help you. They not going to help you. They going to talk about your problem. Huh? You tell me your problem, tell you, look, I can't help you, so stop telling me your problem. I'm finna go back over here. Like a 2-year-old little boy, a toddler. I'm tired of it. That's what this video is about. So if you at work and you dealing with grown men who act like boys, man, look, shun them out. That's not your job. That's not your problem dealing with boy men. Oh, I got to put up with Terry today because all he going to do is come in and nag about his wife, how she didn't cook a particular steak for him, and he wasn't invited to go out to her family barbecue, and he had to stay home and watch the kids and burp and change diapers, and he didn't know what he was doing and almost burnt the house down because he don't know how to cook and this and that and the other, and I'm not putting up with it no more. I come to work. I didn't come to work to hear Terry, Larry, Damien, Mr. Such and Such. I didn't come here to hear your personal problems. I'm not finna deal with it today. Go over there and tell somebody who want to hear this gossip, hear this drama. And see, another thing, you're talking to people who don't even care. They just want the juice because they're miserable. You're talking to people who can't even help you. You're talking to people who can't even help you. And once you turn your back or once you're not there, they're going to talk about you like a dog. They're either going, yeah, I agree with you, man. That's a boy, man. And then the next day when they show up, they're such and such. Oh, such and such and such and such. Oh, I got that for you, such and such. Oh, such and such. I can cut that for you. Go back over that such and such. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Yesterday you were just saying how much he's a well boy, man. Now you're pampering him in my face. Huh? I'm dealing with all this wishy-washiness, backstabbing, gossiping. I'm dealing with all that. Meddlers, all that. Jealousy. I'm 100 every time with everybody. I'm 100. Shalom.